Hello, all of you beautiful people around the world. My name is Ryan, aka, say it with me, Blackbeard TCG. Hopefully you guys are all having an amazing day, and if not, hopefully I can make it a little bit better. Now look, in today's video, I'll be giving you guys my 3 predictions for OP05. Now in case you guys missed it, go ahead, click the card in the top right now. You can always come back to this video. Click the link at the top right. You guys can see my prediction video, my reaction rather, to my predictions for OP04, in which I went 2 for 3, all right? I went 2 for 3. I know some of y'all said I went 1 for 2. Some of y'all said it was 1.5 to 1.5, and some of y'all said it was 2 for 1. Hey, I'm taking that. Those of you that said 2 for 1, I'm rocking with y'all, all right? 2 out of my 3 predictions were correct. Well, pretty much, right? And so we're doing the same thing again. We're doing the same thing again for OP05. 3 predictions, but this time around, your boy is going 3 for 3, money back guarantee, rhyming accidentally. Well, it's actually not really money back guarantee because you guys don't really pay me anything, but if you guys do want to pay me, if you guys do want to support me in some way, form, or fashion, go ahead and check out opsingles.com. Link in the description. Use discount code BBTCG for 5% off. Look, we already got the tab up for Kingdom of Intrigue OP04. It's already here, man. So if you guys want to pick up your singles that are already available from OP01 to OP03 and soon OP04, go ahead to opsingles.com, discount code BBTCG, 5% off. And just to top it all off, for every $50 spent, you get a free Shanks Dawn card just thrown in there. Why not, right? Why not? All right, so without further ado, let's get into the predictions. We're starting off spicy, my friends. We're starting off spicy. My first prediction: Bello Betty. Woo! That art though. Yo, guys, comment section below. The regular art clears the alt art. I'm sorry, if anybody is playing Bello Betty, you gotta. Why would you want the alt? Why would you want the alt art? Why? When you could have this. When you could have this, Bello Betty. Come on. Okay, let's get serious. My first prediction is that Bello Betty is going to be overrated. A lot of people are worried about Bello Betty. A lot of people are worried about Karasu. You know, people are saying Red keeps getting more and more support. Revolution Army shouldn't have been Red. What the heck? We're like, why is Bello Betty so strong? Why could she do this? X, Y, Z, yada, yada, yada. I'm here to tell you as somebody that is a blue connoisseur. I'm here to tell you as somebody that has recently picked up a lot of black that I'm not worried about Bello Betty. And why is that? Well, let's take a look at her abilities. Of course, she can bump up to 3 characters with 3,000 power with the Revolutionary Army or Trigger. But especially if we just take a look at the Revolutionary Army cards that are coming out, outside of Sabo, a lot of these cards, you're going to have to use her ability to really get value, right? Inazuma, his ability is only live with Bello Betty's ability. Emporio and Vankov's abilities only live with Bello Betty's ability. Of course, there's other ways that you could do things as well, but that's going to be the traditional ways in terms of how you're going to use those cards. Of course, I think in my mind, the real aspect is going to be playing cards out of Trigger using yellow. My reasoning behind that, you take a look at Inazuma. You take a look at a Vankov. You take a look at some of these other cards. This is very, very easy bait for things like 3000 Worlds, things like Red Rock, things like the new Borsalino, things like in black, you can use Kobe, you could use Garp, you could use Sakazuki, you could use Jet Pistol in red, you could use Gordon, you can use Vista, you can use... I'm just going off the top of the dome, you feel me? These cards aren't really going to stick on the board, and to get real value, because remember, you're already pitching 1 card out of your hand, which is very costly, right? That could be a counter. Like, that could be your defense. Of course, it could just be like a duplicate of something you don't need, but it's never going to be completely optimal, and if it is, fair enough. But you're going to want to have 3 characters on board to get the full value of this. So this is a mid to late game ability. You're not going to use this turn 1. You're not going to use this turn 2, right? Unless for whatever reason you really want to rush with your Inazuma early game. I don't know why. Because of that, I think it's going to need a lot of setup. You have to give up a card in your hand. And I think that setup can very easily be disrupted with all of the tools that we now have in the game. I think people are a little bit too scared of Bello Betty. And I think that in reality, she is not going to be as scary as people think. Now, this might be the blooper music. This could be the Rebecca of last set. Okay? But my prediction is Bello Betty's not going to be seeing anywhere near as many tops as Rebecca. All right. It'll be interesting to come back to this take. That's my first take. We started off spicy. Let's bring it down a bit. Let's bring the temperature down and make it a little bit mild. This next take, I think you guys would all agree with me. Okay, we all know that Red Green Law is a powerful deck. It's probably still going to be good in this next set. Now, that's not going to be a prediction because we already predicted that last set and got it right, might I add you. But we got to talk about Gamma Knife. Gamma Knife, as well as the new Searcher event that are coming in OP05, more specifically Gamma Knight, are going to be cards that will allow Law to compete at the highest level, and we will be seeing multiple Law tops. We will see multiple red-purple Laws popping off thanks to the addition of Gamma Knife as well as the Searcher. Now, with the current set, we've been seeing red-purple Luffy already popping up in OP 4.5 with the release of the purple starter deck. Now, with the release of OP05, Law gets Gamma Knife. Now, why is this important? For 2 Dawn, you get minus 5,000. So now not only do you have Brook, not only do you have Beppo, not only do you have Round Table, but now you also have access to something like Gamma Knife for only 2 Dawn. Your Law ability is going to be so potent, and it's minus 5,000. Cards are not safe around Law. They're not. Matter of fact, this card is searchable from this card. The name is way too long. When you're at sea, like I just call it the purple Supernova Searcher, right? You know what's so funny? Me saying all that is probably the same syllables as the name of the card. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. The card will allow you to search for your Brook because it's Straw Hat Pirates. This card will allow you to search for your Beppo, right? Because it's a Heart Pirates. This card will allow you to search for your Gamma Knife. This card will allow you to search for your 5-cost Kid. I think that this enables a deck for the consistency, which obviously makes any deck better, and this allows Law's game plan to create even more mind games. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I think that these 2 cards take Law to one of the top tier decks. I don't think it's S tier or anything like that, but we will see Law topping quite a few events. That is my second take, red purple Law specifically. Okay, the last take, the very last take of the video. Kaido. And I'm not talking about Blurple Kaido. I know some of you might be thinking because, you know, there's Ulti, there's all these other cards that this set is going to be getting, right? You know, you take a look at Ulti, it looks like a really good card, right? Purple got a ton of support and all of those things. I'm not talking about that card. Sorry, I had this tab open too. I'm not talking about that card. I do this on one take, you feel me? What am I talking about? I'm talking about Tournament Promo Kaido. I'm saying it. You guys heard it here first. Promo Tournament Kaido will be seeing play in decks that top in Japan. Why? Because this card is going to be good in Red Purple Kid, and this card will be fantastic in Purple Luffy. We might be able to see it in other decks as well. But I think that this card is very powerful at this time. It is very cheap. I believe it's sold out on OP singles. Let's go ahead and just search that real quick. Let's see here. I actually don't think that it's going to be in... here we go. I don't know why I was clicking that. I said search. And I can't spell Kaido either. So right now it's sold out for the tournament promo here on OP singles. Of course, there's other places as well that you could get it. It is about $3 Canadian. I believe that's the accurate price for it. So it's probably a little bit less USD. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this card starts getting picked up as we see this card being played in Japan, if it gets played in Japan. But my third take is that I believe that this Kaido specifically is going to be one of the reasons why Luffy and why Red and Purple Kid are going to be problems. Now, again, I'm not going to make a prediction and say, oh, Red Purple Kid and Purple Luffy are going to be S+ tier. They're going to be the new Zoro and Law and Whitebeard. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that this card is going to enable some very specific setups that are going to be interesting. And those decks, if they do pop off, this card will definitely be in those lists. Those are my three takes. Bello Betty, overrated. Gamma Knife with Searcher is going to make Law a top tier deck. And Promo Kaido from Tournament Pack 1 is going to see a lot of play in Purple Luffy as well as Purple Red Kid. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about my predictions. You guys think I'm right? Do you guys think I'm off? Who knows? Leave them down in the comments below so that way I can call out you guys too when we react to this a couple months down the line when OPO 5 is going to be releasing for us in English. So with that being said, I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.